Hey there, Citizen Paler here. Ooh, little sensitive. Welcome back. It's time for another tour of duty, and this time we're taking a look at the Argo MPUV. Which one do I have? This is the what do they call it? What's the last transport? That's the transport. So this is a little ship. I've talked about this one in one of my recent videos. You probably haven't seen this one too much. I don't think too many people bought this thing. I have had a fair bit of fun with it, but it's got to go away. If you've watched one of my other videos recently, you will know why it's probably going away. You can probably guess. So we're going to do a quick run around with it and just mess around, and then we'll get rid of it. It's going to disappear. So what can this thing do? Well, there's two versions. There's this guy, and then there's the cargo version. They're the basics of the same ship, just this back section here. You can see the main Argo is actually just this, like, I don't know, this part here, down around this, there's like a docking collar right there, but that's like a trailer clamp that's picking up. So we're, in this version, we're hauling this back part here, which has room for 6 people? 8 people? 8 people inside here. It's a little cramped. You can see my guy's kind of got a duck walk in there. But it does fit. You can get 8 people in there. They can ride around in those little rumble seats. But this can also be dropped off, and then you can go ahead and put a cargo container that'll hold. It's about the same size as the one that goes onto the back of some of the Aurora models, or some of the Aurora variants. So that means it's going to hold around 6 SCU worth of cargo. Now, this ship, though, isn't designed for cargo runs. It doesn't have a quantum drive. So this ship is designed more for, like, you're bringing your say, got a Kraken, and you're coming down, and you don't want to take that down in atmosphere because it would take you hours to get back out. Well, you could have 5 or 6 of these jump off, go down to the planet. When you stay in high orbit, they go down, pick up the cargo you need, and then bring it back up and do that. You can do that, run cargo like that around. It could be used for refitting or resupplying Idrises and all those type of ships, I think. Could also maybe be used for taking cargo out to hull A, well, not A's, they're pretty small, but hull CDEs, the bigger hull series. I'll talk about a little bit what I hope they maybe do with this ship to give it a little more life. Let's go ahead and we'll just jump into the pilot seat. Whoops, enter pilot seat. You can get in on either side. There we go, door closes. A fairly good cockpit. It's a little obstructed up top here. This is one of the ones where your actual controls are at the top. So we'll go ahead and we're going to power on. We're not going anywhere to do any missions with this thing. It does have shields, which I guess is good for if you're bouncing into things. Just a little bumper boat protection type thing. Bumper car protection, I should say. Boat maybe makes a little more sense. We'll turn the engine on and we'll lift up. Whoa, whoa, there we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and we'll jump into third person mode here. And we'll retract in the landing. They just kind of fold up like that. That's okay. Got your engines on the back there. And give it a little bit of thrust. Away we go. 150, not too bad. It does have, I think it has afterburners. I haven't flown this thing in a little while. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get going very fast. Let's see, how fast can we go? I'm going to guess 850. 454. I wasn't even close. I was off by almost 50%. Come on back here. So yeah, there's not a whole lot about this thing. It's just a little, it can haul a few people around if you got to move some crew from your Idris to your Javelin, because you have both and everything. You can use this as a quick true transport. I suppose it could be a super light dropship. Obviously you got to deploy from something close, but maybe you have to deploy a special strike force that are, they're on the main ship with the main force, but you want to take them somewhere else and you want them to be a little inconspicuous. Well, in the heat of things, they're probably not going to be shooting at the Argo. It's just not really there. I've had fun with this thing. I told this story previously, but basically what I'd do is I'd come in here, I'd open chat up, and as new players were jumping in, they're having a tough time trying to figure out their way around, I'd just tell them, all right, go outside to a landing pad. I'd say, find whatever pad you're on, and I'd go pick them up, and then I'd help them get to their friends. I basically ran a little taxi service here around Port Olisar, and I've had a good time with that. Is there a viable reason to have this ship right now? No, not really, not at all. And that's going to be part of the reason it's going away here. Free up the $40. Oh, look out, freelancer coming through here. John back through here. But it's also a good ship because it only does that 150. This is probably a good ship to learn to fly it. You're not going to be bouncing off things too quickly. You know, you're going to have some time to react. It rolls, it handles fairly well for what it is. And yeah, it's okay. Now, what do I wish? I wish on the front of this thing or on the side of it, they'd build an arm or two that extends out. And I've talked about the SCV type thing, and I think you could turn this into that. Don't make it a different ship or anything. Literally just put like, I'm thinking of those like one-man, two-man submersible subs, the really deep ones that have like the arm that reaches out and it's got like a plasma cutting torch or whatever. Well, you could do that and you could put like a repair torch on it, and then the other arm would just be a general manipulator. So say your Idris or whatever gets some panels blown off on it. Well, you got some panels, you grab the panels with one of the arms, you go out and you place the panel up, and then the welding torch comes out and you use that to like repair hull damage or whatever on some larger ships. I think that could be pretty cool. You can maybe put like cargo grabbing hooks. So you obviously you have the container in the back for the transport version that could do like SCUs, but maybe it works like a forklift, moving SCUs around in front of you. You can grab the containers and use that to load and unload cargo in and out of the reclaim, not cargo, but the salvage in and out of the reclaimer, running around with that. I think there's some possibilities for that. And I don't know. Part of me thinks they will maybe do that. I think it seems plausible. But at the same time, if they do the mech suit and the Titan suit, which we know they're doing, they could also just make an entirely new ship or a small ship that does that role without the back part and sell it as a new concept, and then make more money doing that than updating this thing and, you know, just selling a ship that's already been in game for like 2 years that no one remembers exists. So yeah, that is the Argo MPUV. This is the transport one. There's also a cargo one. There might be a base model with neither. I don't remember. I'm not even sure if they still sell this ship. It hasn't shown up on any of the sales floors yet. Maybe that'll come in the last day. I think they're doing random. No, random was today. It was the alien stuff. Oh well. It's a fun little guy. Let's see. Jump over here. Whee! Woo! Yeah. Gets the job done. I guess it doesn't actually get the job done. If there were jobs of moving crew to and from big ships, it's hard to see how fast you're turning like this. Yum. Yum. Okay, everyone. Until next time, this has been Paller. Thanks for watching.